Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you yet again with yet another weekly video. So I had mentioned before, I'm thinking about stopping doing the weekly video, or at least changing it up a little bit. Anyway, I haven't really decided. I got some feedback from you guys. Thank you very much for that. A lot of you like the weekly video, so I would still put out weekly content. Okay, it just might not have this like summary video where I sum up everything that I added into the collection for the week. Well, anyway, that being said, we are going to do a weekly video today, and I did not get anything really. I got one thing in the mail, and that was it, which is this right here, this black bandit. Pretty cool, huh? This is from Series 3. And just funny thing, I do this thing on eBay where I have like a search saved for things that are $5 and under, and I arrange it by just auctions and stuff that's ending soonest. So anyway, I got this for literally $5 shipped. It was like $4.75 or something like that shipped. So that's pretty sweet, Basically, probably the seller unfortunately for them, probably paid more in the shipping. Well, probably paid $5 to ship it to me, almost $5 to ship it to me. So really, didn't make any money. But anyway, I do look out for that stuff. It's kind of fun. I called it the eBay $5 challenge. It's a tough one, especially if you live in another country. That's probably going to be not very possible, but whatever. Anyway, found that thing on eBay, bid on it, didn't expect to win it, won it. Was kind of like, oh, I didn't even remember bidding on that when I won it. So pretty awesome. All right, then that's it. That's all I got. And I did a wheel swap. I posted it to my Instagram. These are wheels that were given to me from Heavy Metal 164. I put it on this Auto World Mustang from the Deluxe line. These came with plastic wheels. I'll show you this in the second segment up close. It rolls really nice. It's pretty cool, whatever. I just had to throw those wheels on something, and I had that car laying around without wheels on it, so I thought, let's give it a shot, and it worked out. And then for the second segment of the video, since I don't really have anything that I got, today, unfortunately, it's just, I got really nothing this week. I've got some stuff on the way to me, but just really nothing exciting this week. So I've got a couple trays of cars that we're going to look through. This is the last of the stuff that I had aside for myself from the Chuck collection. This is the last of the loose cars. I still haven't decided which ones of these I'm all going to keep. But this is it. And we're going to go ahead and look through these two trays of cars. So about, a good significant amount of cars. Probably about almost 30 cars here. Close to it. And we'll take a look at all those. And that's going to be it. So this actually, it's probably not going to be a short episode because it'll take us a while to get through those cars, but short front end of the episode anyway. So stay tuned. Let's go ahead and check this stuff out. All right, so let's start by taking a look at this Mustang. These wheels are from monoblock wheels. They were given to me from Heavy Metal 164. Well, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. Anyway, rolls good. It was a little bit beyond just a simple wheel swap to the point where I did have to put something over the top of the axle to stop these wheels from going right up into the fender. But I think it looks pretty good. I think these wheels look pretty decent on. They might be a little small, but I took some pictures of it, and I thought they looked real good. So, yeah, so that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you guys that. I posted it to my Facebook, and Monoblock reposted it, so that's pretty awesome. So that was kind of exciting. It's the first time I've ever used their wheels, and yeah, they're pretty awesome. So if I ever got back into customizing, I think that's the kind of stuff I would do. Get wheels like this instead of going the wheel donor route, which I have a lot of Hot Wheels wheel runners, but you don't necessarily just need those. It's kind of cool to mess around with these other wheels, these other brand wheels. I think it looks pretty cool, so I ended up tapping and screwing it together too. So yeah, it's a nice little car. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but yeah, pretty cool. Next, let's go ahead and just open this thing right away. This Black Bandit. So this is from Series 3. It is the 2006 Chevrolet Camaro concept. Open it up. It's an older Black Bandit release. It's kind of cool looking. So this one looks awesome because it's it's black on the top as you would expect. The sides are like a space gray, dare I say. Base is black, 2060 is the number, and you got a green rivet down there. This is one with super wide tires, which is a little out of scale. It may not be the best Camaro casting ever, but it's a pretty cool looking Greenlight. Hood should open on this too, yep, it does. To reveal the motor. Looks pretty good. Very clean, very nice. So I'll add that to my Greenlight collection. Very sweet little car. Alright, so moving on, we got this. You got these trays of cars, and I'm just going to set the tray next to me here. We'll go through each one. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to keep these or what. I really don't. But here's this Nissan 350Z from Hot Wheels. It's got some flamage, red window. It's kind of cool. I don't know if I'm going to keep that one or not. I got this here. Some of these are just mainline cars. This is a 63 Chevy. All right, this is 62. Custom 62 Chevy. With a surfboard. I don't know if I've got this variation or not, so I will definitely have to check before I decide whether or not I'm going to keep it. I like this casting quite a bit, so I probably will end up keeping it. Then we've got just a 69 Camaro Hotchkiss Tempo. I don't know what year that's from. Pretty cool. Looks good. Orange, white interior. Decent. It's a nice Camaro casting. I like this Camaro casting quite a bit, so we'll see. And what do we got next? This is a Dodge Daytona. Yellow and white. White interior. Just I think that's just a mainline car too. See this next one. Oh, this next one is a 25th anniversary Countach in black. Pretty cool. I gotta check and see if I've got it or not. I don't think I've got one that's just plain black. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I'm not quite sure. I don't know what these are from. I don't know which release this is from off the top of my head. This is one of those castings I'm trying to get every variation of, or sort of trying. I'm not really trying all that hard, but sort of trying. This next one is a Dodge Viper. Not really a fan of this generation of Viper. I've mentioned it before. Yeesh. It's kind of ugly, actually. I don't know if I'm going to keep this one. Nice paint, though. Well, the interior's not in the exact right spot. Interesting. Let's see here. Ooh, here's another. Okay, so this was another one of the same Camaro casting. So apparently when I picked these cars out, which I picked up this collection over 2 years ago. And I picked some stuff out. So when I picked these cars out, it was literally 2 years ago. So it'll be interesting just to look through them because my tastes have changed in that amount of time. This next one is a treasure hunt. 67 Camaro. I don't know. I might keep this one. I might not. The thing about it is when I'm going through my collection now, especially with Hot Wheels, I'm kind of getting towards eliminating anything that has like really goofy graphics. Okay, and this Hot Wheels TH 10th anniversary is kind of just goofy graphics. There's only some castings I think I'm going to stick with and collect every single variation of it just to have them all and kind of display them all together eventually, or show them all together in a video or do something like that. The 67 Camaro is not one of them. So this would be a candidate for something if someone's interested in this treasure hunt. I might end up getting rid of it. Simply because I'm not going to go after every variation of the casting, and this does not really, strike me as a attractive looking graphics scheme. So we'll see. Alright, this next one is a Toyota Corolla AE86. That's cool. I would keep this one. I'm going to keep this one if I don't already have it. I don't think I do have this variation of it. I like this casting. I think it's great. And I don't have the Super Treasure Hunt of it. I wish I did. That is one Super that I wanted back in the day, and never found it. Never was able to pick it up or get it in a trade or anything like that. I did have a rare variation of the car that was in the same year as the Super Treasure Hunt was I think that was 2015. There was a rare variation of that car with a wheel variation, and I ended up trading that, and I got something really cool for it. I think I got a super van, like Tokyo convention piece or whatever I think I got for it. But anyway, here's this one. White, black. This next one is a Corvette Grand Sport. My favorite Corvette, of course, is the old Corvette Grand Sport from the 60s. And this thing is pretty sweet. I don't think I had it. It's a pearl white. It's got a pink dot on here because that's how he priced his stuff. They were color-coded. And I'm trying to remember what that was. It was probably $3 or something like that he was trying to sell it for. So, just so odd. I picked up this car so long ago. Here we go. Ferrari Enzo. That's pretty sweet. I don't know if I've got this variation or not. I actually don't know which one it is. I don't think it's the 2007 regular T-Hunt. I don't think it is. It's got a little chip on the corner of it. Right here. So it's not in great shape. Again, I gotta look at what I've got. I gotta see if I even still need this. I have no idea. Alright, last one in this tray, and then we'll move on to the next tray. Another 67 Camaro. This one looks okay. It's from the Classics series. It's got a little packaging rub on the roof of the car. Looks great in the sort of Spectra Flamish paint. Opening hood model, of course, on this one. Metal base, metal body. It looks good. I don't know if I'll end up keeping it or not. Again, I just don't know. You go through those phases. You guys know as collectors, and I go through them constantly, where I am just constantly reevaluating what I'm going to hang on to and what I'm going to get rid of. And I do want to make those in videos. I would love to be like, should it stay or should it go, for the ones that I just go back and forth on. And there are a lot of cars in my collection that I do literally go back and forth on. I just can't decide whether or not. I know I need to go through my mainline cars. Ooh, look at, here's another Enzo. I know I need to go through my mainline cars eventually. This one's got some chip in the same... Did I just pull this out of the same thing? No, I do. There's two. They both are chipped in the same spot. That stings. I think I probably grabbed these because they were cheap. I think, he wanted like either $2 or $3 for them. And I think I wanted to do customs with them, and I think that's why I grabbed these two cars, because I would have seen that they were chipped. So That's my guess. I probably picked them up for that. Anyway, this 25th anniversary Countach is just a goofy one. Goofy graphic, but again, I kind of want to go after every variation of the casting, and to do that, you gotta have, every one. Which is something I've stopped doing with some castings. GTO. Another thing I pick up way too many of is GTOs of every year, which I should probably stop doing that too. Especially this casting. I don't really like this casting all that much, mainly because of the big back wheel. And the car is just too dang long, so it doesn't display in like my little Plano cases. And yeah, anyway, it's a long casting, and it's just not the best looking GTO tooling, in my opinion. Of course, it's just my opinion. All right, this next one is I think this is a old sheriff car, and I don't know, I might already have it somewhere too. I don't know if I've got this variation or not. I don't know if this came out on a blue card or black wall or what. It's got a Malaysia base, so that's, I think, somewhat dates it. But yeah, it's in really good shape, really good condition. I think this was a common one for kids to have back in the day. These police cars. I don't even know if it was like a licensed model or not. But pretty cool there. And let's see here, what do we got next? Next, we have a Ferrari Racebait 308. This is another one that had a color-coded sticker on the bottom. And it's not in perfect shape, but if it's a variation that I do not have, I probably will keep it. A couple different variations of this tooling. This is an older tooling. 1977, you see is the copyright date there. Gives you a hint as to how long the tooling's been around. It's been around for a while. Not bad. It's got some scuffing up there and stuff like that, so don't know about that one. Alright, next is a T-Bird. Ooh, this one I'll probably keep. I don't think I have it. And the only reason why I think I'm going to keep it, it's got a Hong Kong base, which means it's probably pretty old. Probably early 80s, right? I'm not really great on dating Hot Wheels, by the way. But it's a really nice condition, and it's got to be a black wall. Would have been on a black wall era of Hot Wheels, so before the blue card, post red line. And it's my favorite era of Hot Wheels. Vintage Hot Wheels, anyway. Of course, the modern era actually really is my favorite, because what they're doing now is awesome. But this is pretty cool, so I probably will hang on to this and throw it with my retro collection. I've got a decent collection of some clean black walls, and someday maybe I'll go through them and show them to you. I'm just not an expert on them. I'm no WTFFOR when it comes to that black wall era. This is another casting that I collect. It goes under several different names, and to be honest, I don't know if I already do have this variation or not. And it's goofy. It's not an attractive looking graphic scheme. Junior's Junkyard. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna keep that one. Well, if I already have it, obviously I'm not gonna keep it. This one is probably an older one. It's a Malaysia base, but it's got the Hot Ones wheels. I love the Hot Ones wheels. 57 Chevy. It appears to be in pretty good shape. Got some, looks like dust or something on the inside, in the interior of the car, so could use some compressed air maybe. Love the Hot Ones wheels. This one has a plastic base. The motor, though, is metal, which is interesting. I've never taken one of these apart, so I don't know exactly how they're constructed. And then, of course, a metal body. But colors are a little cool on it, and I think it looks pretty good. So yeah, that one's staying, I think. And then we got, of course, I don't know why, but there's 3 of these Ferrari Testarossa. Well, let's see here. Let's see what we got. And this is one of the ones I'll just have to check condition on. I might just keep him because I love this casting. This casting reminds me of when I was a little kid. This was one of my favorite cars to play with the Ferrari Testarossa. This, of course, in the Lamborghini Countach. I don't think these are any weird or rare variation. These are the ones with a tan and red interior, tan on the back. I know they made a lot of them with a black back here, so it was red and black. I have to check against what I've got again. But I don't know. I may just keep both of them. Maybe. I don't know. This one's got a little nick in the top. But both of them are pretty clean examples of the car. This, I don't know. This is still sealed until Hawthorne, California. So I don't know if this was a male. No, my guess is it was a McDonald's car. I bet this was given away at McDonald's. McDonald's used to give away actual mainline Hot Wheels cars, which is pretty cool. You think they'd be able to do that today too? Actual mainline castings and releases. I know the Super Van has come out recently at Burger King, right? I think is what it was. Ooh, this one's nice. Okay, I'm happy to have this one. This one is a nice clean example of the white one with a white interior. And white and red interior. No Ferrari logo. No tampo. Nothing. I think, I don't know if it was this one or there's a black one that was the first release. I actually, now that I think of it, I might have this carded already. Which means if this is in great shape, I don't know if I'm going to keep the carded one. I would be more apt to sell that than sell this or something and then open up the carded one and find it's got packaging rub or something crazy like that. And this is a pretty clean example of this car. And I think this would have came out in 1989. Maybe even earlier. 1986 is the copyright date on it, so I'm guessing 1989 I think is when this was out. That was kind of that transition year between Blackwall and Blue Card. All right, we only got a couple left. This next one is a BMW M1, but I don't know what the casting name actually was. It actually is kind of a goofy tooling. They should redo this car. They should retool it. It would be a hit, for sure. So they should definitely do it. Love the color on it, though. It's kind of silver, but not really. I don't know what year this one came out in. I have no idea. Alright. I only have 2 cars left, guys. And then I'm going to let you go. It will end up being sort of a short episode. I think we're going to cut it under 30 minutes today. Here is a 380 SEL, right? Mercedes. Yep, 380 SEL. This has a Hong Kong base. And so it's a Blackwall era Hot Wheel. And it's got Hot One wheels, which I love the Hot Ones. So this is a nice, clean example. And I'm definitely going to keep it. So pretty cool there. Not the best casting ever. Not the best tooling ever, but not bad at all. And then last but not least, we've got a car. I think, I'm trying to think of when this one came out. This is the Backwoods Bomb, and I think this was in the Hot Ones release in 2012. I could be wrong on that. I love this casting, though. And I think it was a 2012 Hot Ones release. I know the tooling is going to say 1974 or 2011 copyright, so 1974 retooled 2011. So there you go. So it had to have been like the 2011, whatever, 2012 Hot Ones, whatever that release was, which is an awesome series of cars. I kind of want to I should get a list of those cars going, and I should start going after them. Even the fantasy castings, I'm almost tempted to wanting to go back and complete the Hot Ones release. Does that sound insane? The only reason why is because I really like the style of them. They look so fantastic. The colors of them are great. Everything. Lamley Daily. I just put out a Lamley Daily today. Or John posted it to lamleygroup.com today on a Ferrari that was from the Hot Ones series, and it's fantastic. It's one that I took pictures of. It's one that I have in my collection. So I went ahead and did that and put it up there. And it's just a beautiful looking car. So go check that out. So there's a lot of cool ones. Yeah, they got plastic tires and whatever, but I love the retro style of it. I like that they use the Hot One wheels and Hot One style wheels on a lot of them. They have Ultra Hots on some of them. It's just really, really cool. So that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys sort of enjoyed. I hopefully will have some cool stuff to show you next week. I know I got the Countach coming from the RLC. I've got my gassers coming from the RLC Selections series. And I don't know what else. I think there's a couple other things coming. Oh, I got a box coming from somebody on Instagram, Custom Farm Trucks. So just a couple of items I purchased off of him. So that's coming. I need to get a box out of Japan. So I just need to go ahead and bite the bullet and pay for FedEx to ship it here, because it's the only way I'm going to get it now is FedEx, because you can't get USPS from Japan right now because their EMS outbound shipping is shut down. So, dang virus. All right. So, thank you guys very much for watching. Again, another episode. Thank you. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment too. I really, really appreciate it. And always open to suggestions for videos, suggestions for things you want to see. You can always put them in the comments. You can email me at championdjk@gmail.com. You can contact me on Instagram, on Facebook, all that good stuff. So hopefully you guys are having a good week. Hopefully we are on the road to returning back to normal and having toy shows and stuff like that, because that's something I'm really missing too. All right. Thank you guys. Have a great day.